Hi, I'm Scott Muskin, and it's time for another edition of How to Find My Novel. I'm sequestered to the couch in the living room today because one of the more wonderful and convenient aspects of having a baby, besides always having a pair of socks handy and knowing what happens if you give a mouse a cookie, is the near certainty that you have, schedule-wise, that roughly 8 to 10, 15 hours after the baby pukes, you'll be puking. And your wife will be puking. And you'll spend the next couple of days sort of laying around in a gastro-malaise. Well, that's the state with the Muskin-Beidelman household today. And given that and the fact that it's winter here in Minnesota, meaning October, I've been thinking rather wistfully about a place we used to travel before we had kids, which is Lexington, Kentucky. And that's where we're going to go today to find my novel. We're going to go to the Morris Bookshop, which is a wonderful little store, a great selection, friendly, knowledgeable staff. They've got my novel. And contrary to what you might think about Kentuckians, they do know how to read, and they read a lot, and not just racing forms. So, let's go to the Morris Bookshop and find my novel.
Now, because Lexington's not in Minnesota, I'm going to start us off at the airport. Everything from parking to getting to the terminal to enjoying yourself on your flight. It's going to be a step-by-step guide exit, where hopefully you'll have a ride waiting for you. Now, this brings up another point. You'll want to hire a chauffeur or a tour guide who meets all of the Kentucky requirements. First of all, they must have a cracked windshield. Secondly, they must know all about horse breeding and circular city planning. They must also put on for you some sort of charade and/or puppet show. They must know where to take you for intellectual revelry, or perhaps just revelry. They have to understand stone masonry from the 18th century, and how to make dogwood bloom in October. They should also be empowered to change the weather instantaneously and transport you to Keeneland, where the races will be running. And hopefully you had the guy with the green hat. They must also be able to show you a variety of local customs, such as throwing beanbags at small children. Finally, they should be interesting people, well-versed in conversation.
I might like to come back in another life as a equine chiropractor. Apparently they pulled on quite a bit.
Oh, really?
Change.
Most importantly, they need to get you to the Morris Bookshop. It's located on Southland Drive, but just ask your large-footed friends. They'll know. And there it is. Once you get inside, be sure to browse around a little. That's the fun of a bookstore like the Morris Bookshop. And if you're looking for a recommendation, just ask Hap or Win. There's very little they haven't read. And listen, if you've got kids, bring them. There's a great kids selection in the back for little imaginations, like mine. As you make your way back to the front of the store, you'll pass the bourbon section, Bobby Ann Mason's collected essays on bourbon, Hap's hidden staff-only bourbon, and the art books. I don't think they have the art of bourbon, though they do have the art of hop brown. To find my novel, go to the literature section and look for that Hervey Nabokov guy. It's right there. We'll just grab it, and grab it, and there I go, and we're out of here. Thanks, Lexington. So I hope you'll come down to the Morris Bookshop on Saturday, October 17th, and join me for an afternoon of reading, signing, and intellectual revelry. And hey, thanks for watching my video.